everyone, my name is Miss Weston. If you haven't had me before, I teach Intro to Art, Photography, and Photography 2 at Newport High School. I also am a sponsor for the STAND Club, and if you don't know what that is or haven't heard of it, it stands for Socially Together and Naturally Diverse. It's a club that we started because we wanted a place to celebrate diversity and just promote the best school environment that we can promote. And we want to celebrate minorities, LGBT, any type of diversity that we can celebrate and really promote in the school in a positive way. So everyone is welcome. I want anyone's welcome. It's not exclusive to any person. So just a place that we can all celebrate and have a good time and promote really important things. So for the month of March, we wanted to dive into Women's History Month. Unfortunately, it got a little crazy with the coronavirus, but luckily we are still pulling through with making a video of staff talking about their female role models. So I wanted to make one myself and talk about Wilma Weston, who is my grandmother, or everyone lovingly called her Ma. And she was just a really cool lady, so I just wanted to take a minute of your time and talk about her. She was an artist and a photographer, so I'm really into photography and art too as an art teacher, so I've been really happy to be able to carry on that, which I think was mostly inspired by her. She was a really cool artist. I have lots of examples in my house, but I just pulled one to show you guys. So watercolor. She was into all sorts of mediums, painting, drawing. She also worked with a printmaker, her friend Marjorie Coster, who's still alive actually, and she was a really successful artist, but her and my grandma would work together and make prints, and actually one of the prints is in the Chicago Institute of Art, so that's really cool. My grandmother was also a photographer. You always saw her with a camera in her hand, always taking pictures, lots of, just really grateful to have lots of pictures of family growing up. So that really inspired me too. I loved just always having pictures and things like that, so it made me appreciate photography. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? So her and my grandpa ran a greenhouse and they sold geraniums. That's what they did with their life, which I think is really, really cool because I love houseplants and I try my best to keep up with them, but they die often. So I've been trying to live up to the family name with because it was Weston greenhouse, but not really pulling my weight there. I killed a cactus one time, which is hard to do, but trying to get better with that. But I think that's really cool that she was into plants and could like plant things and keep them alive. That's awesome. Let's see, and I think, yeah, she was, the thing I wanted to talk about was her love of fossils, which is really cool. She loved fossils, she loved seashells, all sorts of rocks like that. She could sit on the beach for hours and like pick out seashells and tell you exactly what it was, and lots of information on it, which is really cool. She was really into searching for Native American arrowheads, so I have a lot of those that she left me too. So here's one example of that, which is really cool. I guess there's a whole science to it. I wish she was still around so she could tell me more about that, but I guess you're supposed to look for them around like marshlands or swamps, so don't know the reasoning for that, but that's really cool. And I think the main thing that I took away from her was just really diving into your hobbies, and having a lot of hobbies in life will keep you entertained. So I just really appreciate her showing me all these sorts of different hobbies that you can be into, and made me appreciate really diving into art and photography and just having a great appreciation for hobbies and just kind of life passions. And she left me tons of film negatives, so it's really fun to go through. I've been scanning them and just finding all these photographs from like the 1920s or earlier, and just finding new photographs of her every day is really special. So I'm glad that it just kind of captures memories, so it made me appreciate photography in that way. And lastly, I was just going to show you some of the negatives I've scanned recently of her. Let's see. I saved a few of them. Okay, that's her and her napping and looking beautiful. I definitely don't look like that when I nap. It's pretty impressive. And that's a photo of her as well. So just show you Wilma Weston, or Ma, as everyone called her. Thank you for letting me talk about her and listening to me talk about her. I could talk about her for a long time, so I appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.